Europe's debt crisis is suddenly rearing its head again and rattling the nerves of investors. This time it has to do with the island nation of Cyprus. Lawmakers there overwhelmingly rejected a controversial bank tax today that would have seized a part of people's savings. Though, as Sean Mallon reports, it's only a brief reprieve for Cyprus.
Cypriots rose in fury against a surprise raid on their bank accounts. The government sprung the proposal on the weekend, then limited ATM access. The idea to tax deposits by up to 10%. But in the face of local and international outrage, politicians just said no and rejected it without a single yes vote.
It was a very weird thing. We were asked to legitimize the confiscation of savings. That never happened anywhere in the world.
The measure had raised fears that it could be a precedent and that accounts in Spain and Italy might not be safe from the government's clutches. Bank runs loomed.
And tonight you've got a crisis in Cyprus, and the risk is you get contagion, and that's the last thing we need at the moment.
Cyprus has a tiny economy but a huge banking sector, 8 times the island's GDP. Russian oligarchs have poured in billions, drawn by loose regulations that some say encourage laundering of ill-gotten money. But now the Cypriot banks are teetering, in need of a $13 billion bailout from the EU and other international financial institutions. To get the money, the lenders demanded the bank tax, sparking outrage on the streets.
It is a war, and we don't want Germany here. We don't want them to help us at all.
And allegations that the cure was worse than the disease.
It's quite bizarre if you see how they have basically gambled everything on preserving the banking system.
Now that Cyprus has said no to the lenders' terms, it means no bailout. The banks were supposed to reopen Thursday, but they may have no money. One of the Eurozone's smallest members faces a financial meltdown, the wider consequences uncertain. Sean Mallon, Global News, London.